given that in this world it can be incredibly profitable to be evil, what is the elevator pitch for being a good moral person?
Well, it's love and hatred. I mean, love and hatred. Do you want to fall in love, and do you enjoy combat? Right? We all strive for peace, but we all love conflict. We are all lazy, but at the same time, we'll put huge amounts of work in to achieve laziness. And so if you want to love, you have to be good. And I've made that case elsewhere, that love is our involuntary response to virtue if we are virtuous. And one of the primary virtues that generates love in others is the moral virtue of courage. And courage requires danger and opposition. And so if you want to be loved, sadly, you cannot live a life of safety. You cannot live a life of safety if you wish to be loved, because you must be doing good in the world. When you are doing good in the world, you are harming the interests of evil people who will then try and do you harm. So if you want a life of security and safety and inconsequentiality, life like a high spear of javelin that disappears into the stormy seas of history, leaving barely a bubble in its wake, then you can have that life of security, and there's comfort in that, and I understand all of that, nothing wrong with it in a way. But you'll never know love, and you'll never know real happiness. Real happiness, according to many studies, arises when you try to do something that is important and difficult and has an element of risk or danger in it. And the more important, the more difficult, and the more danger there is in it, the happier you are. Everybody wants to have this continuum of happiness, like you just want to have an orgasm all day long. Sting accepted. It's a little tricky to maintain that. So you must work very hard.
Man, we better get ready for this shit. It's about to crack off, boy. See, one thing about America, man, you can't just run over this, because the whole American gonna get on your ass. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gonna just run through this country and, we gonna be running in exile and scared and shit. Man, we got arsenals over in this motherfucker, so you better get ready, motherfucker. Said to get a bullet in your ass, fucking, I'm serious. That's why we ain't got no business being against each other. All that old racial bullshit, that stupid shit. Man, we got to be together on this shit. Watch out for each other's kids. Have love for each other, man. Fuck the dumb shit, man. We can't be going against each other like dummies, like the media want us to do. That's what they want us to do. We gotta have each other's back.
Hey guys, I just want to make sure we're all on the same page here. I want to make sure we're using the same terminology. A civil war is a war between citizens of the same country. Yeah, we're not coming after our brown neighbors and our black neighbors and our Asian neighbors. No, we're coming after you corrupt politicians who have made untold fortunes telling us we should hate each other. Yeah, see, you fucked up. We're waking up out here, and we're coming together.
The most terrifying force of death comes from the hands of men who wanted to be left alone. They try so very hard to mind their own business and provide for themselves and those they love. They resist every impulse to fight back, knowing the forced and permanent change of life that will come from it. They know that the moment they fight back, their lives as they have lived them are over. The moment men who wanted to be left alone are forced to fight back, it is a form of suicide. They are literally killing off who they used to be. Which is why, when forced to take up violence, these men who wanted to be left alone fight with an unholy vengeance against those who murdered their former lives.
ones in the east. Mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin. Can't put me finger on what lies in store. I feel what's to happen. All happened before.
Ted, hide!
And here you go again, you say you want your freedom. Well, who am I to keep you down?
Progress report. It's an older code, Skipper. I can't make it out. You, higher mammal. Can you read?
No, Phil can read, though. Phil? Ship to Kenya. Wildlife Preserve, Africa.
Africa? That ain't gonna fly. Rico!
Rico. Rico! Pay attention.
Sorry, Mr. Ratchet.
Let's sum up. This year we explored the failure of democracy, while the social scientists brought our world to the brink of chaos. We talked about the veterans, how they took control and imposed the stability that has lasted for generations since.